dreamed of owning your own business? Here's your chance. Today, I'll tell you how to turn your social media presence into a profitable startup. You'll learn about the multi-billion-dollar industry that you too can be a part of. And at the end of the video, I'll share how to generate passive income from an autonomous business. Get ready for an exciting journey into the world of possibilities and financial success. It's fun, educational, and all about money, so let's dive in. Clothing business. While fashion is a highly competitive multi-billion-dollar industry, creating a clothing line or an online clothing business has become more accessible than ever before. Whether you want to develop your own clothing line from scratch, sell ready-made clothing wholesale, start direct clothing supplies, or launch a small business producing custom t-shirts, the number of available startups is unprecedented. Before starting an online clothing-related business, you need to ask yourself questions that will help develop your brand strategy. For example, if your strategy is to attract customers, you should think about how to make them not only browse your website, but also check their wardrobe to buy from you what they don't have. Consider what conditions are important for you and your business. It's about the product you want to bring to the market. Start from the fact that everyone wants to buy clothes that fit perfectly, look like they're from a magazine cover, and cost as much as a taxi ride to the store. Then, determine which part of the profit equation is missing in the current market. It could be quality, price, design, functionality. If you've figured it out, then you have a starting point. Conduct your marketing research and get an idea of your core customer base. Find people who won't resist your advertising and will buy everything you offer even if they don't really need it. You should know in advance whether you plan to create graphic tees for teenagers or comfortable slippers for the elderly with your face on the sole, so your customers go only in the right direction. Also, you should learn what your competitors do well, find ways to outshine them, or offer something new. Here are some ideas for making money on clothing. Engage in the development of custom wedding dresses for brides, their relatives, or friends. Everyone wants to look good at such an event, no matter what role they play in it. There is a business of making custom sweaters to order. Create handmade accessories such as scarves or hats. Such gifts can warm your customers' hearts on special occasions. Selling clothing using printing services can bring you profit if you have such equipment. Help the customer stand out with your or their ideas. Hand painting or embroidering robes, pajamas, or kimonos may attract customers with an individual, non-standard approach. Profit associated with clothing occupies a large nation trade, so it's impossible to do without business models here. Business models. Let's take a look at the most common business models. You can create a private label if you want to design and create your own unique clothing line and manufacture it according to your specifications. Then this business model is for you. Start with the question, what will be your first collection? Decide what fabrics and in what quantities you will use. This is necessary to reduce your expenses. You need to decide whether you want to sew each item yourself or outsource the work and find manufacturers. There is one downside to this model. You're friends with their friendly discounts and free samples. The second model is wholesale made-to-order trading. Companies operating on this model purchase ready-made clothing wholesale and then sell each item individually. Here, you need to remember about space for packaging and storing the goods. Individual clothing lines will be the third business model. This includes the previously mentioned clothing for festive events. Also, create individual items tailored specifically to the customer. Such a business can include custom-made branded items, shirts with a logo or aprons with a person's name embroidered on top. In any kitchen, it will immediately be known who is responsible for exploding taste sensations in such an apron. There are no limits to the ideas of this model, and if you're good at selecting products from sellers, then drop shipping can be the next business option for you. This is an inexpensive solution with low overhead costs because you don't need to produce, store, or ship any inventory. Instead, the customer places an order, the third-party seller ships it directly to the customer, and you're the intermediary who helps them find each other, taking a percentage of the deal. Why are drop shippers such good magicians? Because they help make the product disappear from the warehouse without seeing or touching it. Print on demand is another option with low investments that allows you to sell clothing. This is something between dropshipping and a private label. This idea is perfect if you already have a loyal audience. For example, on social media, with its help, you can easily launch the sale of goods under your own brand. Now it's called releasing your own merch. It works great with famous and popular people, and it doesn't matter if you're popular in your small town or in a multi-million-dollar social network. The main thing is the income that suits you. Clothing and accessories for gamers, fans of music bands and performers, anime, and more sell well. You can sell t-shirts or other categories of goods with your own unique photos and thus monetize your creativity through an online store. As for the guarantees of such a business, they definitely exist. I guarantee you sharp emotions and sleepless nights. Delivery business. Well, we've covered a bit about clothing. Now, let's explore other ideas for aspiring entrepreneurs. There's one that involves delivering goods to people. The good news about starting such a business is that it's in high demand, which means you'll make a profit. And if there isn't any, make sure you're really in the delivery business. Especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, people have grown accustomed to having goods delivered to them. In some cases, delivery has saved entire businesses. Overall, there seems to be continued interest in delivery compared to shopping in stores. For example, food delivery is still more popular than before the pandemic, even though restaurants have reopened. And if the giants of this industry haven't arrived in your city yet, you have the opportunity to fill in their niche. Deliver food from your local restaurants and cafes. There's no doubt that people want goods delivered to them, so you've already overcome the first obstacle. When it comes to creating a successful startup, you just need to ensure there is demand for your services. How do you know if your startup is on the right track? When people stop asking you, "Can you do this?" and start saying, "You definitely have this, right?" A delivery business is not only profitable. If you enjoy serving people, it can be a rewarding job. You can make life more convenient every day. You just need to decide how you enter this business, as a partner of a major courier service or as an individual with big ambitions. Business opportunities in delivery. You don't necessarily have to work for a giant courier company or a logistics provider if you want to get into the home delivery industry. You can succeed as an entrepreneur in the delivery sector. From transporting pet food to running errands and delivering courier parcels, you have several business ideas to choose from. Here are some of the best options worth exploring. Let's start with grocery delivery. This is one of the most in-demand delivery models. In fact, by 2026, grocery delivery is expected to become a $96 billion industry with annual growth rates of 9.7%. Why is the grocery delivery business so successful? Because there are no starving places. Well, unless it's a women's club, this means there will be high demand for your services, but you'll also face stiff competition. Prescription delivery can be also profitable. It's popular among the elderly who can't get to the pharmacy by themselves. It's also often used by people after illnesses or surgeries. Small hospitals may even use this service to deliver blood. It will depend on your market and existing clientele. Flower delivery services help brighten your customers' days. People send flowers for all kinds of special occasions, from birthdays to anniversaries, so you can count on steady demand. It's like magic. One bouquet, and suddenly romantic music starts playing for the beautiful neighbor next door. Be prepared for more business on special days. Over 70% of annual revenue of the entire flower industry comes from such holidays. Then there are people who rely on bottled water and don't want to lug it home by the liters every week. Water delivery services make life easier for these customers. You can offer various types of water delivery, from individual bottles to office coolers. This is especially important in areas where tap water is not suitable for drinking. Remember, operational optimization is important if you want to implement any of these profitable delivery business ideas. Content creation business. What if you're really good at creating and distributing content? That too can serve as the beginning of a startup. Starting a content creation business can be an exciting and profitable venture in the modern digital age. With the growth of online platforms and the demand for quality content, aspiring entrepreneurs have many opportunities. Not everyone can provide information in small doses to achieve a powerful result later. Whether you're an experienced writer, photographer, videographer, or graphic designer, you can always turn your creative talents into a profitable business. First and foremost, it's important to define your niche and target audience. Then, create a business plan outlining your goals, market, pricing structure, and marketing strategies. This plan will serve as a roadmap for your business. Establishing a strong online presence through a professional website and active social media accounts is crucial for attracting clients and showcasing your portfolio. Investing in high-quality equipment and staying up to date with industry trends and tools are necessary to deliver top-notch digital products. By constantly creating new content, you build a library of amazing images and resources that define your brand. Every time someone sees your article or image, your name becomes recognizable. This business offers many benefits both personally and professionally. Creating media products allows you to unleash your creative potential and express yourself. It's a platform to showcase your unique talents and perspectives. As the creator, you have the opportunity to build a personal brand and demonstrate your expertise in a specific niche. You can create products on your own schedule and have the freedom to work from anywhere, providing a better balance between work and personal life. Building relationships in your industry can lead to exciting partnerships, growth opportunities, and knowledge exchange. Autonomous business. Moving on, let's talk about autonomous business now. Turns out, you can invest once and then just receive dividends. This happens when, for example, you buy a franchise and generate income from its operation without the need for active involvement in management. Vending machines are by no means a new business idea. After all, they're practically everywhere. But for those of you who want to start your own business, the vending industry might appeal. The vending machine industry is an attractive option for both beginners and experienced entrepreneurs. Besides being incredibly profitable, running a vending machine business is quite versatile. It can be a great weekend hobby, a low-cost startup, or a new interesting way to expand your professional portfolio. Ready to make a fortune on snacks and drinks that people can grab on the go? Sandwiches, coffee, and sandwiches, you know how to win your customers' hearts. A self-service franchise provides a business model that allows customers to receive services or goods without direct interaction with employees. For example, it could also be an ATM franchise or a self-service laundry business. To create this income, you need to purchase a franchise, study the market, and choose an attractive offer. Then acquire the rights to use the brand, business model, and support of the franchisor. Next, find a location, determine the franchise's standard location requirements, and find a spot for your offering. The business should be accessible to potential customers and located in a convenient place. The next step is to install and maintain the necessary self-service system in accordance with the franchise's requirements. Don't forget about promotion and marketing. Promoting your self-service franchise will help attract potential customers and ensure steady use of the service or sale of goods through your system. Continuously monitor the performance and results of your business and make necessary changes and improvements according to the market and customer needs. While a self-service franchise has income potential, it's also important to consider the risks and challenges associated with this business. Therefore, before investing in a self-service franchise, thorough market research and evaluation are crucial to ensure success and income stability. Business opening ideas are mainly based on your interests, abilities, and financial possibilities. It's important to choose what you like and what you're willing to invest resources and effort into. Try to be realistic and evaluate potential earnings and risks. Thanks for watching. I promise to continue this topic if there are many comments. Goodbye to everyone.